welcome to my channel. I'm Rosa, and on this channel we make plant-based food for you and your family to enjoy. So today we're going to make something super easy but absolutely delicious. It's our 2-ingredient flatbread, and we're going to have some delicious creamy hummus on the side. So let me show you how to put that together. All right, so first we're going to make our hummus so it can be ready and good to go for after we make our flatbread. To the food processor, you're going to add 2 cans of already rinsed chickpeas, a 1/4 cup of fresh lemon juice, a 1/2 cup of tahini, 4 cloves of garlic roughly chopped, a 1/4 cup of olive oil or grapeseed oil, 1 teaspoon of ground cumin, and a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. And we're going to blend that until it gets nice and smooth. I just adjusted some of the flavors, so I had a little bit more cumin, and I think the salt was good, but you can adjust to your own flavors. You can even add pepper at this point. I'm gonna blend it a little more to make it a little more creamier. So now that our hummus is finished and set aside, now we're going to make our 2-ingredient flatbread. So let me show you how we do that. To the bowl, we're going to add 2 cups of flour, a 1/4 cup of oil. Now it's not a requirement, but I'm going to add a pinch of salt anyway. And I don't think salt counts as an ingredient. And then to the bowl, we're going to add a 1/2 cup of boiling water. And we're going to get that all stirred up until it's well combined and making a nice soft dough. So we're gonna knead the dough for 5 minutes until it gets nice and silky. Alexa, set a 5-minute timer.
5 minutes, starting now.
Hey guys, I wanted to get on and share some exciting news with you. So most of you guys know I've been working on a new plant-based cookbook, and it's done. This cookbook contains 40 delicious recipes, which includes breakfast, lunch, dinner, and desserts. It's perfect for those who are new to plant-based cooking, or if you're living a busy lifestyle, or even if you just want something quick and easy to prepare but tastes delicious, this cookbook is definitely for you. I put a link in the description so you can order your cookbook today. All right, so now back to the video. This is so satisfying. It's really nice and hot, but it feels so soothing. Oh man. So one thing about this dough is when you knead it, you don't need to add any extra flour. It's nice and smooth on its own, see? I've kneaded the dough for 5 minutes, so now we're going to cut it into 8 pieces, cover up with a towel, a clean kitchen towel, and let it rest for 30 minutes. So let's get it cut up. So now that our dough has rested for 30 minutes, we're gonna roll them out to nice thin round circles, and then we're gonna take them to the stove and get them nice and cooked up. So for this recipe, you need very little, if any, flour on the board. And you're just gonna take it and roll it out to a circle. It's so easy. This dough recipe is so easy. It doesn't really stick at all, as you guys can see, and it's really satisfying to roll because it feels like silk. I finished rolling all the dough out, and I got the pan heated up for on medium to high heat. So you don't need to put any oil in the pan, just a nice dry hot pan. So that way the dough can get nice and crispy, and it should puff up with, like you'll see bubbles bubbling up and get puffy. And you're gonna cook it for about 45 seconds on each side, or until it's nice and dry. And you know the first one is not the prettiest, of course. because the lip of my skillet is so high, I was afraid to burn myself. So I'm just gonna flatten it right in there with the parchment paper on, and then try to pull it off. See if that works. Yeah, there you go. That's better. In the dough, I would add about 1/4 teaspoon to a 1/2 teaspoon of salt so that it has more flavor. All right, that's perfect. That's perfect. All right, guys, so the flatbread's all done, and we're gonna give it a try with the hummus. I just wanted to point out that you can roll this flatbread as thin or as thick as you like. I just like mine thin and foldable. And another thing that you can eat with this flatbread is like some chickpea curry or any type of curry or stew. So it's really versatile. You can eat it with just about anything. So let's give it a try. See the piece? Oh man, it looks so flaky. Look at that. Let me show you how flaky that looks. Well, that's good. Let's try it with the hummus. Man, okay. That's really good, guys. I would recommend, even though it's a 2-ingredient recipe, to add a little bit of salt to it. So I sprinkled a little salt on top, but you can add like 1/4 to a 1/2 teaspoon of salt, okay guys? So, with that being said, I'm gonna let you guys go. I'm gonna start eating this with my hubby. And if you like videos like this, give it a thumbs up, guys. And also comment below, because I love to see all your comments and respond. And let me know if you make this recipe as well. So with that being said, I am Rosa, and I will see you on the next video. Bye, guys.